Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Williams. So the Clemson Tigers will have some work to do after... There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for him.
And that pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
That is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
On the run from inside his own 5.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there up.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. At midfield, he's got room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He's looking to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Oh, picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Here comes the offense on first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball comes to rest right there. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it up. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again. Looking to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it at the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Dropping back, it's Howard. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. They're bringing heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They got it away from the shadow of their own goalpost. Now out past the 20 on 1st and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. To the air, it's Howard. And as he throws, that pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. He's now over 200 yards from scrimmage, joining the likes of Clemson legends Sammy Watkins and Mike Williams.
And when you think of those guys, you think of big plays. I mean, guys that can hit home runs immediately, and that's what he's doing. And when your name's mentioned with that...
Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. 35, Ole Miss 7. And he takes this from inside the 5. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quickly complete. And he slipped, just keeps moving. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. The give. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He wants to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They move the tight end all over. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. The RPO fired complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Howard. Flips it out to the back. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
And the Rebels will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
49, Ole Miss, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Stenson. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball... What in the world was he doing? Where was he going? And they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UAB went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Blazers team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much in the roughing the passer penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Dropping back, it's Howard. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Benjamin. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Now on 1st down from the 28. He'll just keep slinging it. They get to him as he throws. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Wants to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And he breaks into the open at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Yep. To use its first time out of the half. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of steps. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Clemson, 72. Ole Miss, 21.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Intercepted by Clemson.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Stenson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Benjamin. Powers through. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Rebels are marching down the field. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've scored.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Clemson! And the stomping has commenced. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Clemson 86, Ole Miss 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. On the run, it's Benjamin. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. He's loose. He's at the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. Reels it in down the left side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
And he delivers them, continues to fight for yards. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Firing to the right, complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Quarterback checking off. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach deep shot for the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Tiger. And the punishment has been extended. For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's looking to throw it. He makes the connection. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Benjamin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Rebels aren't threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They've got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it on the left. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. On the move. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Howard. Good timing on the quick out. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And incomplete on the deep ball. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Going up top on 1st down. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. They want to run this quarterback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be...
Touchdown, Clemson! And the stomping has commenced. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at this.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They are backed up. Tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. He's going to run it. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in inside the 10. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Clemson.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Now on the move. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit.